Hey boo hey, welcome back to another video. Let me tell you, this video was not planned. Surprise, surprise. But I checked my mail and got this. I'm excited. Very, very excited. And figured I would come on here and let's talk recommendations. Let's talk wish list, like all of the things. It's been a long time since I've actually been excited about the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty because they typically do a lot of reruns and it's like, we've already got this, we've already seen this, it's boring stuff. Why do I need that? No wonder it's on sale. Like, all of those things, and they actually have some good products, and I am excited to go over all of that with you. Now, before we get into all that, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell because I just pop up. If I see something good, if it's something we need to talk about, baby, I'm on here, and you don't want to miss it. So if you are not familiar with the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, it is a sale that they put on for 21 days. Every day for those 21 days are different products that are 50% off. And then once that day is over, then it's like new products the next day, so on, so on, so on for 21 days. They are giving a preview right now, so you can kind of see what is going to be on sale, which is how we're going to go ahead and talk about this because it starts on August 29th. Now, with the daily deals that Ulta offers, they also do weekly deals where you can get up to 50% off on other products. I did not take a look at those. We'll not go over those in this video. Otherwise, this video will be forever long. But that is definitely something to keep in mind. It is a mix of skincare, hair care, fragrance, like all the things that Ulta does carry. And it would be for the whole week. So instead of just day by day. So that is definitely something to check out as well. But it's a good way to kind of plan out what you've had your eye on, make sure it's in the budget, prioritize things like that. Because there, again, is quite a few good things on here. And I'm really excited that they listened to the customers and updated their recommendations and sell products because it was getting real boring. So, first starting off, again, it starts on the 29th. We've got a Marc Jacobs perfume, the Oh So Sweet. I have smelled this. If you do like a sweeter perfume, I would recommend checking this out. Maybe going in to the store before and smelling it. That way you have a little bit of time to determine if it's something that you want to spend your money on. Tula has a face cleanser that's going on sale. It's their Cult Classic Cleanser. Say that 3 times fast. I would recommend that for people who have more normal or dry skin because it is pretty hydrating. It's gentle, but it is a little bit more hydrating. This day, it looks like they've got some IT brushes on sale for Ulta. As I look through this, I think that there's a couple of better options, so I would kind of wait and not get the single brushes. Usually they put like all of the brushes on sale for one day, but it looks like they're doing it a little bit different this year. So yeah, I would wait. There's a couple of packs it looks like, and I would wait for those. On the 30th, we've got the Benefit Cosmetics brow products. Benefit Cosmetics, okay, it's not my personal favorite, but I do know that their brow products and their mascara are their top selling products out of that entire brand. So I would recommend trying it out if it's something that you are interested in because it does take it down to about drugstore pricing for those high-end products. The girls have been loving the Sacred Oil, and that's going to be on sale also on the 30th. I've personally not tried it. I honestly don't plan on trying it just due to my personal reasoning, but I've heard really, really good things about it. So if you are a part of the Beehive, if you were looking for a hair oil, seen people who have had some hair growth, their edges have been gone, and they've posted videos, things like that about their edges and their hair journey. And that is definitely one product that they recommend getting. So I, again, have not tried it, but I'm hearing really good things. Too Faced has powder bronzers. These bronzers are really good for more fair skin because they don't run so orange or red. Also, they have one that's matte, and then they also have one that's a little bit more of like that shimmer bronze, but not like clunky shimmer. So yeah, those ones would be really good for more fair skin. One product that I am really excited about is the Milk Makeup Setting Sprays. Those, like, I've used the Eclipse one, absolutely love it. Like, it does remind me of the Huda Beauty one, but the nozzle doesn't get clogged. So I probably am going to pick up another one of those. They also have the like Hydro Grip one on sale. That one is going to be really good for also keeping things in place, but that one I would recommend more for normal dry skin because it is going to be hydrating. It's going to give that tackiness. You might be able to get away with it if you put like a mattifying setting spray on top of it if you've got more oily skin. So, I mean, it might be worth trying out since they are going to be on sale that day. But it's definitely something to just kind of like keep in mind. The 31st, we've got the Lancome Tint Idole Full Coverage Foundation. I have the original foundation. I absolutely love it. It's one of my holy grails. I have not tried the revamp that they've done. If it's been on your list, what I would recommend doing is going into Sephora and actually getting a sample and then trying it before the day of the sale and figure out if it's something that you are interested in. And then once the sale hits, then you can, go buy it online, buy it in store, whatever the case may be, and get it for that half off price because Lancome is one of those like brands that the price is up there. The price is way up there, girl. Now on the backhand, the Lancome La Base Longwear Makeup Primer. I did try that a few years ago and I did not like that. That was more of like a gel. It's hard to explain. Like it was like a gel, but you could also feel the silicone in it. I didn't like it. I literally returned it. Like I was not interested in that. I didn't feel like it did anything specific. Like it says long wear. I didn't find any longevity coming out of it. So that's one that I would not recommend. Absolutely not. Skipping down to the second, they've got the KVD Good Apple Serum Foundation on sale. I would recommend that one if you have oily skin or if you've got normal skin and you like a little bit more of a matte look on your face. That one is really, really good. I feel like what throws it off is the word serum in it because I didn't find that it gave like that serum look or that serum feel, but it does go on really, really smooth. So that one I would recommend. I actually own that one and really, really do like it. The Design Essentials, that's a brand that's also going to be on sale on the 2nd. I have tried a few things from the brand. The styling cream, it's okay. I do prefer the Pattern Beauty one more, but if you are on a budget, this line will still get the job done. On the 3rd, Too Faced is also putting their Stink bronzers on sale. That is on my wish list. I absolutely plan on picking one of those up. I've gone in store and swatched them and they are just so creamy. They blend out really well. I'm excited for that one. That one's got me ready. On the 4th, and this is something I wasn't even like aware of, Grande Cosmetics has a tubing mascara. And I'm a big tubing mascara fan. So this one might be one that I pick up to try out and just kind of see how it performs because I love me a tubing mascara. Those are the only mascaras that work on my oily skin and don't, flake or smudge or like any of that. And I just really like how it makes my lashes look. One that's been on my list on the 5th is the Bobbi Brown foundation, the Weightless Skin foundation. The issue that I had was trying to find a shade. So I may go in store and see if I can find one. But that one does look like it might be up my alley. It's got a little bit more of a natural finish, medium coverage. So I am going to see if I can find a shade in store and then maybe order it online. On the 5th, one product that I specifically didn't care for is the Urban Decay Eye Primer. I found that if I used it too many days in a row, it would dry out my eyelids. And I have oily eyelids. That one is one I would leave on the shelf. But one I would pick up in its place, it would be this product here, which is from Peace Out. It's their pimple patches. My favorite. I can have a pimple even thinking it's going to pop up and act a fool. Like, when you get it and like you touch your skin and like it just hurts. You have no bump there. You have, no head there, like nothing, but you can tell something's trying to pop off. Those are the ones that I can put on and it will speed up that process and it will bring it to the head. It'll get all that stuff out. And then that way I'm not picking at it. I'm not touching it. I'm not having the hyperpigmentation. Those ones are absolutely fantastic. I definitely strongly recommend. On the 6th, MAC has some lipsticks on sale. MAC is known for their lipsticks. Like, if there's going to be any time that you want to try their lipstick formula, this would now be the time because it does bring it down to those drugstore prices and it's a good way to kind of get familiar with the brand, if you're already not familiar, but their lipsticks, that's one that continues to be around, to be good sellers for them. So I would recommend trying those. Now Fenty decided to go ahead and step into this 21 Days of Beauty with her Holy Grail foundation, the soft matte one, the Pro Filter. That one is a good one for oily skin. Personally, it did not work out for me, but I do work in the makeup space. I've recommended it, I've swatched it on people, and people have really enjoyed it. So it does kind of come down to a perfect personal preference. It does tend to look like foundation. I am more of that kind of natural kind of look, but again, I have recommended it. I would recommend it, especially if you're just now getting into the foundation game. You can sheer it out a little bit by using a sponge instead of a brush, but I would recommend it for oily but not super oily skin and normal skin. Dry skin, you may be able to get away with it, but you definitely want to put it on a hydrating primer underneath it. Otherwise, it will cling to your dry patches. So on the 8th, this is one of the brush sets that I think might be a better deal for the IT brushes for Ulta. It's the multitasker travel brush set. So if you're looking at like any of those brushes and thinking about buying them separately, maybe the set is going to be a better deal. It should be around $25, $26 or so. So I would definitely just like wait and look at the price on that day and see if that's just something that sparks your interest and is better money wise. Also on that day, Win Beauty, which is Serena Williams' makeup brand, has a tubing mascara. Had no idea. Like, where have I been? I've missed the Grande one. I've missed this one. I might be checking this out. Again, I love me a tubing mascara. This will bring it down to more of that drugstore price. I've wanted to try something from her brand for a while and just haven't found like the right thing. This just might be it. On the 9th, strongly recommend these. The Nude Sticks, Nudies, Bronzers, and Glow Core. Blah, 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 blah. The Glow Core one that I have is like Sunset. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. They're creamy. They go on really well. They blend out really well. It's such a good summer color. So if you are around like my complexion, absolutely recommend the Sunset one because it does give like that pink, but it's also got a core of that gold. So it's a nice little mixture. Yeah. Chef's kiss for sure. Also that day, Eva NYC is going to have some of her products on sale. I don't know if it's a her or a him. Honey, I don't know. But the deep conditioning hair mask, I do recommend that. I have enjoyed that. I've gone through one of those. I was thinking two, but I've gone through one of those. I do plan on repurchasing that. I just have a couple of others that I'm trying to get through, but since it's on sale, I might just pick it up and just go ahead and just leave it in the background while I'm still finishing up those other ones. I did notice a difference with this one with my hair, and I have type 4 hair and it can be stubborn. It doesn't like to work with me, but this one I did notice that my hair felt softer and it was easier for me to like run my fingers through. My curls looked a little bit more defined. So that one for a drugstore, absolutely, definitely would recommend that. One of the products that's been on my wish list actually comes out on the 11th, and that's the About Face Lip. I have not tried anything from that brand. Let me know if you have and what your favorite product is, because I'm always open to recommendations. But their lips, I've wanted to try them. I've heard some really good things about it, so I may pick up a shade or two. I love me a good liquid lipstick, especially as we are heading into the fall. Just, we want things to stay in place. We want some of those fall colors, so I may be checking these ones out. The Benefit is also going to be putting on some mascaras on sale on the 12th. Again, their mascaras is one of like their better selling products. I haven't tried any of them personally just because I've had, again, issues with mascaras. But the Bad Girl Bang is one of their better sellers, and the They're Real, one of their better sellers. So I would recommend those two if you're going to try anything out of the brand. With the Bad Girl Bang, it does give more of a volumizing effect. It does come in waterproof. So if that is what you're looking for, that one Yeah, I think you would really like that one. Product that's been on my wish list is the Face Bond collection. I have the foundation, but I've wanted to try the blushes. I have gone in store and swatched them. They do seem really smooth and soft, so I might pick up one of those. Color Wow, the Dream Coat. Now it's just the travel size, so it might be worth checking out, especially if it's been something that's on your list. I have tried the Dream Coat and really enjoy it, especially when I am blow drying my hair. It does help with the frizz. I do feel like it adds some protection from that heat. That one, yeah. The original one, absolutely. I've also tried the curly one where I don't, blow dry my hair or anything like that. I don't feel like that one does as much or I notice that much of a difference, but the original is one that I've got backups. Now, if you are an oily skin girly, if you are an super oily skin girly, and you don't buy anything else from the sale, like literally nothing else, you need to buy this Estee Lauder Double Wear on the 13th. Period, point blank. It is my favorite foundation. It is my holy grail. I will forever buy this. I might buy a backup, truth be told. I'm wearing it today. I absolutely love this foundation. Like, it is opaque, so it gives full coverage, but the formula itself is not heavy. So you'll see, you'll see the deliciousness. You'll see how it works, but it's not going to feel like you have anything on your face, and you get a very long wear out of it. I have noticed that most of my primers, most of my setting spray give around the same wear, but when I apply it with the one size oil sucker, I do get a longer wear out of that. It is my favorite combination. I'm just being honest. It is my favorite combination. So this right here, you have to get. The shade range, impeccable. There's a shade for everybody. No joke. Like, honey, this right here, this is what got me excited because I genuinely love this foundation and they're putting it on sale. So this right here, I'm gonna see you at the store. Same day, Anastasia is also putting on her lip velvet and lip liner lip products, I guess. I have wanted to try some of the things from this line. I have seen people, doing the whole lip combo thing, which I probably should have put something on my lips before I came up on here, but here we are, hun. And I'm liking how those lip combos are turning out. So I am planning on picking up a couple of the shades of the lip sticks. I don't know about the lip liners because there's drugstore ones that I do enjoy. I don't really need to spend all of that on those. But the lip velvets, yeah, those have been on my wish list. I might be picking up one. 14th, Clinique moisturizers. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. The dramatically different one for oily skin, I've gone through 4 or 5 of those. They provide the moisture, but they're lightweight and they don't make my skin oily. They actually help control the oil. And that's one thing that I really like about it. I don't find that it peels up under makeup. There's not any issues with that. I can wear it morning and night. That's saving me. That's really saving me. So I would recommend picking those up. Laura Mercier is also on sale that day with her Real Flawless Perfecting Foundation. I've heard fantastic things about this. I have recommended this to people. I feel like all skin types can benefit from this, but it is going to depend on the primer that you use. So if you've got dry skin, hydrating primer, you're going to get a little bit more of a glow. If you've got oily skin, you'll want to do a matte primer. It is going to give a little bit more matte finish. But it does have kind of like that light velvet feel to it and is about a medium buildable coverage. Ultra Repair Cream. If you have dry skin anywhere, feet, elbows, forehead, it doesn't matter. If you struggle with eczema, this brand's a really good brand for like eczema, psoriasis, like those kind of things. And it is a cleaner brand. So it definitely has, like those skin issues in mind when providing product. We have eczema in my family. We have used this. You can use this anywhere on your body. Anywhere in your body. So, I mean, okay, but almost anywhere on your body. So I would definitely recommend picking this up. Also that day, the Pattern Styling Cream and Leave-In Conditioner. Yes. The styling cream is my styling cream, okay? Like, that is my styling cream. absolutely, like, I paired that one with the Aunt Jackie's gel. That's it. That's all I need. That's literally all I need. So I already have a full size backup. I'll see you at the store. 15th has another It brushes for Ulta. Again, might be a better deal. I would check it out, kind of see what your needs are in regards to brushes, and then go from there and make the decision on whether or not that is beneficial to you. 16th, Too Faced, their mascaras. This one is one that is always on here, but it's also a great way to stock up if this is your favorite. So does go into the 18th, but I didn't see anything those last few days that really made me want to talk about it in regards to like a recommendation or a wish list item for myself. But feel free to take a look at everything on all of the days and just kind of plan accordingly. You know, you don't want to go out and be overwhelmed, and also just because it's on sale doesn't necessarily mean you have to have it. I'm sure there are probably some things that I will talk myself out of because I really don't need another double wear foundation, but we'll see. We'll see. If you see me at the store, don't say nothing, okay? So that's everything for this video. I hope that it was helpful with letting you know, what I would recommend, what might be good for you to try out. Let me know what you are planning on trying out. Is there anything that did pique your interest, or have you tried something that I did recommend and you're like, girl, no, this did not work for me? I definitely want to know all the tea down below in the comments. I love you guys, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.